Alright, hey folks, welcome back to Paquerette down the Bunburrows. How's it going? I'm curious if I'm expecting like a lot of people who are watching are like, why aren't you doing the bun stacks yet? Am I annoying people by not doing the bun stacks? I just feel like I want to do the main puzzles first. I'm really bothered by the fact that this is only at 93%, but the one that I need to get is invisible, and there's no walls there's no like dead ends to catch it in, which is really curious. I wonder if I'm supposed to be figuring that out yet or not. Or is that meant to be like a longer term mystery? I think I have one more left in the crossroads somewhere, right? And then I have the place down here to go to as well. And we figured something out about the way that these bunny statues are looking. Where's the remaining one? I think it's south and at the bottom. Am I remembering correctly? Who knows? Well, I guess we'll know in a second. This was this section though. I feel like I did this section. No. I remember what the puzzle looked like as well. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Hey, bunny. Another thing, somebody's pointed out, in fact, no, let's do this first and then we'll talk about the thing that somebody pointed out. Oh yeah, this one. So there's a realization I had recently that I thought might be applicable to this one, but I don't think it's going to be because I only have pickaxe and carrot. They're both just... Carrot doesn't like block anything, pickaxe just opens up space. They're non-blocking items. And then I guess the question was, where am I even trying to get you to? Here was my best theory, right? Like, how else is this going to happen? It's not. There's no loops that are going to happen. You are going there. You have to be, right? What other options would there be? We don't have a trap, so we can't do a 2x1 region, so it has to be a 1x1 region. And the only 1x1 region that there isn't a way out of is here. So if I have to be using my pickaxe there, then I cannot avoid the fact that... Wait, are there alternative ways down? No, we don't have a... We don't have a shovel here. We don't have... There's no statues either. I'm suspicious of something here though. This? Although, what would I do with that? Nothing. Yeah, there's no other ways down, so I can't be on the other side of the bunny. I can break something else to get past the bunny in a different way, but I'm pretty sure I need that to be a dead end, right? Although, we then have the problem of, well, there's no way of making you go down this way, except with a carrot. So I'm ending up back in the same thing I was thinking about before, is that a carrot needs to go here. Or here, either way. Which means, oh, I'm not grabbing that carrot because I've used my pickaxe. And when you go through here, I have no option but to make you eat that carrot. Therefore, it's that carrot going there, and nothing else can move. It doesn't feel right, does it? Because now the only way to get you out of here is this way. So I'm hitting a contradiction immediately. There's no way to get you to go this way because of this wall. Hitting a contradiction immediately, so that's clearly not the thing. What is the thing though? Here would not be a good place to catch you. You would just walk past me. Or just dance with me. I guess like at the... like down here... But you would just go this way. It's not around the bend is the issue. What's the name of the level? Bargaining. I can't use the carrot to get you to go down a dead end, like, that isn't around the bend. This just seems impossible, right? get you to go that way if I've got carrots. I'm clearly not going to be able to trap you anymore though. Like, what? Unless I can do something magical with a couple of carrots. Is there something magical I can do with a couple of carrots? Nope. Okay, you go in there. No, you're just gonna run away from me if I'm next to you. Obviously. The way these paths are set up makes it look like I want you to like run all the way along these corridors until you see that carrots. How do I deal with the fact that that carrot's gonna get eaten? Is there some other option I've got here? There isn't, right? You're gonna go that way. Then what? Can't do anything else by going back this way. You're gonna go, you're gonna eat that. You're gonna eat one of those at least. Is there really nowhere else that a dead end could happen? I don't have any traps, so 2x1 doesn't work. It has to be a dead end. Or you have to like land on me or something like that, but that's clearly not gonna happen, right? Because you're gonna, the only way you're going through any of these tunnels is if I chase you through, in which case you're not gonna land on me. Or if I mean, what happens if you get chased through a tunnel into a dead end? Like, what if I put a carrot in a dead end and you don't know it's a dead end? But where would that happen? I don't have anywhere that's a dead end that you don't know is a dead end except here. So we're back at this again. And there's certainly no way of getting you out of here. Well, except to do this. And then we have no carrots left. And then you're in there. How can this possibly work? Can't break the elevator. You can take a carrot. So yeah, my problem with this one is I'm not seeing the end condition. I feel like there's some trick I can do with carrots that I don't know about. Don't run away, bunny. If I'm ever going over there, you're not eating that carrot, but maybe you are just eating that carrot, but then it feels a bit of a waste, right? But if I am going in there without doing that, then I have to be going through this way? Okay, both carrots and this carrot. What can I do with 3 carrots? Anything magical? Anything magical? See what? Because if you land where the carrot is and then you sense you're in danger, you just run back the opposite way. How could you not run back the opposite way? You're not going to run in there. You know it's a dead end. You aren't silly. And this isn't a win condition. The carrot does not help. Unless I can like get you to loop around with the carrots. Is that a thing? No, because you eat them. So that makes no sense. You don't get distracted by another carrot if you see it on the way to a different carrot. Do you? Well, if it's closer. What if you're like closer than that one? Nope. You continue going to the one that you see. That doesn't mean that I couldn't make you run a pretty long distance though. Although, really how long? I guess like... Well, no, yeah, leave one there. Put one there. Put one here, and somehow get you into that space. That's not a very long distance. So I don't know if I can even do it. Does it chase you through that way? No, I can't do it. What am I missing, folks? What am I missing? Come over here, buddy. Ooh, what if you... Okay. Yeah, what? What if you... I was thinking like this, then sure, you'll run and get both of those, but... Great. Yeah, I don't know the end condition. What kind of end condition could work here? 3 carrots. I mean, this is the only end condition that could work. There's no other way of breaking that makes it the right kind of dead end, right? No. No, only that. And if it's only that, then I have no choice. You're gonna get eaten. Are you suggesting it is possible with a single carrot? No, because the carrot would have to get you through to here. And then what carrot is getting you into here? Could you regurgitate that carrot, please, buddy? The game's already creepy enough. I think it's fine to have a little bit of regurgitation. I'm not getting you in there. There's no way to get you to the right hand side now. So given that that's definitely true, and there's no way to like make you come part of the way, right? No, you're gonna run all the way to the carrots. So you're over there, great. And then you've got that one, perfect. I can't make you like run back and forth between 2 carrots until you get tired. That's not a thing. What is a thing here? There's nothing to do. The only thing I'm thinking is interesting about breaking that bit is that we then have the kind of symmetry with the corridors up here and the corridors here. And why is that interesting? Nobody knows. Good. Nope, I'm confused. I am confused. There's no way down from a different place. This is a secret hole to fall through. But then I think there would be a bunny statue here. There isn't a bunny statue. Guess I'm gonna break everything just in case. No, it wouldn't be unclued. Guess that's interesting in that you've gone to the right hand side. It's not going to change the fact that you'll never go in here. Indeed. I like how you won't even run in and grab it and come back out. even though you'll run in and grab other things. You'll run in and grab it if you don't know there's a dead end. But you will still leave when you find out there is a dead end. Yet, if you know there's a dead end in advance, you don't even dare run in. Like, I don't think there's a way of ending this here. So if we're attracting you out of there, it has to be with a carrot along this column somewhere. Yep, I do not know what I'm doing. That is the only end point. We don't have a trap. We don't have anything else. We need a dead end. Or you need to land on top of me, but you're not going to land on top of me because anything that's pushing you through the thing's either me or a carrot, and I can't be where the carrot is. So you're not going to land on top of me. That's just not a thing. Therefore, you have to go into a dead end, and this is the only dead end. This is the only dead end? Yes? What are the requirements for a dead end? I guess for it to be surrounded by wall. On 3 sides, I guess. But also then it has to be not noticeable, like this one very much is noticeable. Unless I can turn it into a different kind of dead end, which I can't because these carrots aren't walls. So sure, if I could like place traps here, this would become a different kind of dead end. That's not what we're placing. We're placing carrots. This is impossible. There's no way of running through here without you eating one of those carrots. Maybe that's fine. Maybe it's fine for you to eat a carrot. Can I chase you into that dead end? No. Nope. This clearly isn't possible. Should we... I guess I'm going back to it. These puzzles are hard. This is a difficult game. Okay, first thing to do is talk about the thing that somebody pointed out, which is that I believe... Actually, where do I test it? Actually, I might be able to test it just in Crossroads. Because I think it was this one that was confusing me. So let me go through to like a different room. Okay, yes, so look up there, look at that bunny next to the level number. It's fully grey. Whereas the bunny over here, I was like really confused about because it looked like I was seeing the floor through it, and I am partially seeing the floor through it, but some of it is just grey. Because the bunny is half filled, basically. And so what that is, apparently, I don't mind as when you measure this because it feels like the kind of thing the game probably should have explained. I mean, I guess I could have noticed eventually, but I don't know if I would have done. But apparently that means I didn't solve it. I think the bunny that was in here I chased into the other room, right? So that makes it like an unintended solve in a sense, or like it wasn't a single room solve. I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming it's not about intended solve, and more just about it's happening in the room where the bunny was. It's like the normal solve versus the advanced solve. And I wonder if that changes the percentage you get from each one. So I'll have to go back through all the other worlds and see if I have any half-filled bunnies there, I think. But let's have a look at this a bit, I guess. Okay. Micromanagements. I like the little heat wave effects. It's cool. We have a trap. We have only a trap. I see a great place for trapping you here. Or here. Not there, because you won't be able to go into that space. So here. Or one of these dead ends. But I can't chase you down that way. Yes I can. That actually feels best, I think. Okay, you go around that way, sure, bunny. You... I can force you around, I don't think that's what I want though. Guess you're just gonna go back and forth now though. So I'm gonna force you around. Then you basically reset. I can chase you out the other way, yeah. Cool music. Whoa. This music is a lot. It's kind of hilarious. Like whenever there are like discussions about music in puzzle games in like puzzle discords and stuff, it's usually like, oh, you want to have like music that isn't too distracting, doesn't have too much of a beat or a like something to fixate on. But this music's just like, no, screw that. We're doing whatever. We want to get you away from the walls. We want to get you down here. What would be the easiest way to push you down this way? I guess I could like... no. Okay, let's send you back around. And let's send you leftwards and then down. Like this. Okay, now you're there. Now you've gone back again. No. Okay, maybe sitting down a little bit more. Or not. I mean, I could do this and then send you back again. Is that okay? No. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to send you like here. But I can't because you'll go that way. I don't think there's any way of stepping around you, no, because of the size of that space. Get you down back into there again. There's no way I'm pushing you up. I mean, you're just going to go down that corridor. Great. Yeah, this doesn't help. Okay, pop back out of there. I need to pop out of this tunnel, clearly, right? Actually, that's not everything, is it? No, I need to push you up here. So I need to actually go down out of this tunnel. So I push you up and you'll go left. I think. What would stop you from going in this tunnel if there were a thing there? Yeah, so you go in that tunnel. If I push you in here, but I can't push you in there while... I mean, if I chase you up here, I think you turn left into that space. I could then probably grab that and then do this, then do this, then you pop out the bottom. But then I wouldn't be able to grab the thing. So no, that's not going to work at all. Ah, but you could just come out of there and then I'd chase you upwards. Okay. So here or there. But how can I get you here while I'm below you? I can't. On the other side though, I can do... Hold on. There's two things I can do. One is like push you back this way and make you go that way. I think they're equivalent though. And then can I grab that without affecting you? No. I cannot. You always run all the way to the end. I mean, I could do like this. But you're gonna go in there. Of course. Okay, I can make you go a little bit further. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Then I can do this. Send you down. Very interesting. Okay. Grab this. Do everything else as planned. Hopefully. Yep. Yay! I got my first lava bunny. And so yeah, that gave me a filled bunny. Yes, cool. This music. This music. Popping out of there would be nice. What's the name of the level? Buffer. Okay. So yeah, could this be all about like using the trap just to get you to move a little bit further somewhere? If you popped out of there, you'd run all the way to here, I'd be able to chase you down and then round and catch you. That's very true. But if you popped out there, I could just catch you immediately. Also, with the layout of this stuff, I'm not sure I can ever make any of that happen. Yeah, I can't. You're not popping out of there. Unless... That's not necessarily true. If I can get you back here, and I go here, then you'll go in there. That's interesting. I think. Is that interesting? We'll see. No, don't go that way. That way, thank you. No. Okay, so you're not going to go that way now, because that's there. I mean, I'm also not going to get you to go up here, so this is a terrible plan. If this were here, you'd be forced to go upwards, right? That's an interesting move. I don't know why I want to do it. I mean, is that an interesting move? That's not an interesting move at all. And this doesn't do the same thing I want to do, because you'll go left. But then I can chase you in there, which maybe is good. No, that's your way out of there, isn't it? Okay. Could I somehow have this in here already? Actually, why wouldn't this work? Send you back around. Oh, because of that. Then put that there instead. So you go right, and then you're stuck, right? Yay! Cool. Sorry, bunny, but you're mine now. Highway engineer. Whoa. Interesting idea for a puzzle. I like it. Although it's terrifying as well. I have 9 pickaxes. Whoa. And just getting you here is not enough. I need to get you to a dead end. Let's just see how far we get if we do the most naive thing. Like that. Okay. This music. I think what would be nice is if I could like chase you into this or something. Or similarly here. What's with the lavery stuff? It doesn't matter, it's just decoration, okay. So those are equivalent, they're both 2 hits. But probably I'll end up going past that or something. Or maybe not actually, we could be doing... There's like quite a lot of blocks up here. 2 more? No, it's not going to happen. What's the minimum taking this route? I can just make it, but I don't think I can grab you at that point. Okay, minimum going this way. 1 left. It's not gonna happen, is it? Minimum going 1, 2, 1, 2. Or, hold on, 1, 2, 1, 2. I can have 1 left like this. Yeah, 1 left again. I could do that, but it's not a dead end around the bend. Okay. This checkerboard pattern up here feels very meaningful. But it doesn't get me anywhere close. No, yeah, I end up using everything. Okay. I need something left over to do my dead end around the bend at some point. And it seems like I need 2 for that, unless I can make one along the way somehow. It's funny that that gets me all the way to there. That's very interesting. So I thought I was being efficient by going other ways, but it was pretty terrible, to be honest. I need a way to a dead end around the bend, like something like this, but then not that, because I wouldn't be able to chase you down that. I mean, this is clearly worse, right? Yeah, far worse. The haze effect, like, affects the number of pickaxes. Sometimes it's not always there, but sometimes it is. There we go, it's happening. Look. Okay. How is this ever gonna work? 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 9 going like this. There's a dead end, and now I've got to get across as well. This is not going to happen. Unless, like, catching you is easier than I think afterwards. Maybe I don't need a dead end. I do, clearly, right? Do this. Great. I think if I could get there with 2 left over, that would be amazing. Is that at all feasible? This bit sticks out a little bit, which makes me think, well, I'm 1 step closer, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I recognize this music from the trailer. Okay, that gets me the furthest. But there's no route from here that doesn't take another 5. No. It's 3 necessarily to get to the next square. And then at least 2 after that. Okay, so it's not that route. Maybe I just don't have 2 left over afterwards though. Maybe there's something clever I can do. I don't think there is though. And 1 left over at the end isn't good enough. Unless there's like a dead end around the bend, like almost ready. And I like make it more ready. Like that requires 2. Is there a path I could make where a single pickaxe afterwards would allow me to make a dead end around the bend? That's not a dead end around the bend. Neither is that. Like if that one were lower down, that would make a dead end around the bend. That's why I'm like looking more at these these ones that are really close together up here. But that would require me to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not getting there. No, hold on. 1. Yeah, I'm not getting there. Yep. Nowhere close. The windier the path, the worse it is. But yeah, I guess I'm thinking like, oh, that's great, because that's like 1 pickaxe extra. But that implies that I'm getting anywhere near there. This is kind of an interesting layout. I've got one left over from that. Still nowhere I can make a dead end around the bend. Excuse me, I had cat duties to deal with. What are we doing? Yeah, okay, trying to find a way where one pickaxe at the end can help me. Unless there's like some really magical route where I do end up with two things left over at the end. There isn't though. Although, oh, I thought I had one left over, I don't. That was almost good. Oh, I do if I go this way. There's no dead end around the bend though. I'm pretty sure this is something I tried a second ago as well, isn't it? There's an in. Oh, did not mean to go up. I'm expecting like the layout that seems the worst to be the best. I have one left over. I'm not making a dead end out of this. Except like here, but you're not going to go in there. If that connected there, that'd be great. Ugh, there's no secret way of getting there with two left over, right? This will use all of them. That'll be nowhere near enough. Amazing. Nowhere near you. What? What's further down? More stuff. More bunnies. Okay. I have one left over from this. Nowhere to make a dead end around the bend. What on earth could I do? But this is a trick, right? This isn't... Sure, this is one closer, but it's worse. Maybe. I'm not doing something weird where I like go back on myself? No. I'll have one left over if I go this way. One left over if I go this way. Yeah, the cool thing about going past this is I end up with that spit, although I can't chase you down there anyway, so that doesn't actually help. Am I missing something obvious that I can do, like from this? No. Nope. Okay. This does not help me get there with more stuff. It's just less stuff. Even though there's a lot of clustered spaces to stand in. Four's not going to get me there. Like what? Can I get there in 3? No, definitely not. What's a good way of thinking about this? I mean, can I find a path that only uses 7? The answer's gonna be no. So basically, you have to use... What's the distance? The distance is 1, 2, like just horizontally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then the distance vertically from here is 1, 2, 3, 4. That would mean, well, so that would be 11 total, so I'd have to go through 4 things on my way there. And not go any strange routes, no winding, and go through all 4 of the things from this position, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yes. Through all 4 things. No winding routes, would have to be direct. I can't go back on myself or anything like that. It's like, this wouldn't work. Even though I go through 4 things, because I went back on myself. So is there a route through 4 things? I don't think there is. No back on myself. Okay, so then instead, doing it from like... So this position is interesting because it's 8 away that way and then 2 away that way, so I only need 10 total to get there. So if I can go through 3 things on my way there, but I can't, right? Nope. Going up is wasting 1. From here, my distance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'd have to go through 5 things. I mean, this feels like the easiest way to... But I end up wiggling, is maybe the issue. I can't avoid wiggling though, the way those walls are laid out. Except by going like... But then that's not going through 5 things. I can go through more than 5 things. I've gone through 4 so far, 5, 6, but not good enough. A no dead end around the bend is just going to happen naturally. Well, except there, but this isn't enough to get there. But that is interesting that those 2 spaces are already joined. Are they my dead end around the bend? What does that imply? I mean, that would be a dead end around the bend. Hold on. Nope, I've only got 4 left, right? That has given me an idea. Like, if I could do a hit like this along the way, but with a thing adjacent, where could that happen? Where could that happen? No. For something like that. Something like that. Again, going around the outside is fast. You can cover a lot of distance. But I end up using everything. Unless I go here, but then I've used 3 to get here. But I used 3 to get there anyway, right? Yeah, that's true. So that's like no worse than going around the actual outside. Also, I'm closer. Yeah. That is actually a lot better, kind of. I can still only just get there though. I'd have to go through that. This is a step further away in the same amount, so I think this way I can't get there, right? I can get there. Wait, why is that? So I'm hitting 3. Well, hitting 3 and getting to the same position. Doesn't matter how far away I am. Yeah, okay, of course. I can get there, but I don't have anything left over. No dead ends around the bends. I mean, how many am I hitting to get to there? 4, right? So this is also equivalent. 1 left over, yes. This is 1 left over. This kind of feels maybe close to something. This is the thing I was just trying actually, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3 that way, 4 this way. 1 left over. So yeah, it's like counterintuitive how far you can get with. So that was getting to there with 4. Can I get to there with 3? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. But can I make a path where there's like a dead end around the bend that I can make? I don't think so. So yeah, it's going to take another 4 to get somewhere from here. Doesn't matter whether I use this or don't. Can I get to that one with 3? No. No. Get to this one with 3. Then I can get to the next one with 3. Not a dead end around the bend. Not a dead end around the bend. But could that be a dead end around the bend? No. Whoa. What? Amazing. How is this possible? How is this possible? This is well designed though, because I feel like I'm like picking up on ideas. Yet none of those ideas are leading anywhere. I'm like picking up on other ways to think about it as well. It is a maths problem. Again, so no matter how I get to here, it takes 3 hits. Yep. Yep, absolutely. And if I do that, if I go that way, we have problems. I can never send you down that way. Now I can't make a dead end around the bend over here. I can't avoid, yeah, like one of those I won't even step through. I have 1 left over. Like there is a, no, I'm out, okay. Thought I had 1 left again. What? 4 to get there. What is this? Yes? What did I even do? So this was clear. I can tell by the rubble what was clear. This is clear. I found a route that allowed me to make a dead end around the bend, I guess. That's what I was planning to do. I guess I just eventually found it. Whoa, okay, that was tough. I guess we'll save the rest of these for next time. I'm actually kind of curious if... what's the name? Offerlin has anything else to say. She does. I'm back from hell, and it has bunnies. Not even going to ask questions at this point. Just don't anger an elder bunny, god, or something. Impossible. I have treats. Well, there we go. Whew. Okie dokie. Still that invisible bunny remains. I'm not just being silly, right? There's no way of catching that with the layout of the level as it is. There's got to be something else to that, I think. But okay, we'll go back to hell tomorrow. Not tomorrow, 2 days. Whenever the next video is out, you know how it works. See you then. Goodbye.